How did you get on today?
Not great. Qualified 4th. We didn't know it was going to rain that hard, so we went for a different tyre. In this championship you only get one tyre, so you have a new one for the wet or you have a scrub. P4 is fine, bearing in mind we were on the wrong choice.
It's going to get wetter. It's greasy out there already.
For me personally, these are my favourite conditions. So being sideways isn't alien to me. You've got to survive the first couple of laps. I'm sure there's going to be safety cars and people going off left, right and centre. So you just got to get through the first couple of laps and then hopefully be able to pick them off and try and get the win, yeah. So look, I love it. I did pretty well. Obviously we're in the Hills team, which is the best MX-5 team to be in. And we came 5th in quali. I was aiming for top 5, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it's wet, so I love the rain. Everything's more fun when it's slippery and slidey. So fingers crossed for a bit more rain, a bit more of a rain dance. I know we haven't got a roof, but I just love the rain.
What tyres have you got on?
We've got Davanti Pro Tour race this season. It's the same tyre whether you run dry or wet. And we run that tyre because it's the championship tyre, and you can either run a worn tyre, which is better in the dry, or you can run a new tyre, which is better in the wet. We went worn that time.
Are you going to change tyre or stay on that tyre?
Definitely going to change the tyre. We need a bit more grip, and now when we put new on we should be at a slight advantage, so hopefully can drive up the road and wave everyone goodbye.
You managed to get on pole?
Yeah, don't really know how. Put in a couple of good laps and turned out to be fast enough for pole. After halfway it got wetter, so no one was going quicker anyway. And so I was pretty safe by about 6 minutes I think. But yeah, car felt good. I think we did the right setup, did the right tyres. I think a lot of people gambled that it was going to be drier than it was. We just put a wet setup on it and sent it, and it worked. So I can't complain.
And there's a bit of a gap now until the first race. What goes through a driver's head in between?
Not too much really. I mean, the most important thing is to start. Start here's on the right, so want to get across onto the left a bit. Got to get it off the line in the wet, which is always a bit of a challenge. We don't really know what these tyres are like coming off the line either. We've never driven them like that before. But beyond that, just go out and just do my best. It's everyone else's job to catch me up and get past me, so I'll just drive as fast as I can and they can do what they can do.
How is Donington as a circuit? Is it one of your favourite circuits?
Well, I don't think it's my favourite actually, but I also go well here, so maybe it shines on me a little bit. It's a great track though. It's quick, it rewards a bit of commitment, you've got to be precise. If I'm honest, I prefer the shorter circuit rather than GP loop. Don't think that adds a lot, but it's great fun, you know, down the craners and that. And in the wet, full wet down the craners, that's the proper dicing. When you get that river across it, going downhill, and you've got sort of a little bit of oppo as you go down there, it's good fun, it livens it up a bit. So it should separate the men from the boys later.
It's very slippy compared to yesterday, of course, but great fun. Great fun. Some very close kind of cars as we're kind of trying to get the best qualifying time that we could. But we really enjoyed it. You know, it's great. You know, actually slipping around is quite good fun anyway. So we'll see how the kind of field has played out.
But yeah, it was alright. It was tricky. I think there was more grip than you thought it would, than you assumed, given the rain that was coming down.
Hiya.
Hi.
I'll let you get out.
Thanks.
How do you feel you get on?
It was alright, yeah. I think I struggled a bit with the wet at the start, so I was a bit nervous. I should have gone on a bit quicker, but I got quicker session got on and I've got wetter session got on, so I'm positive to the race it brings again. So be new to racing, so I'm just looking to progress and get better as it goes on, so yeah.
How do you get on?
Not great. It was learning the lines, or the wet lines, so to speak. So yeah, driving on the wrong parts of the track, which I think delayed me quite a bit. Found a little bit of time at the end, but then it started raining harder. Had a trip through the gravel, so not the best of sessions, but we'll build on it for race 1.
We went out on very almost slick dry tyres and it just didn't suit this weather. It was all over the place.
Are you going to change tyre now?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna, if it stays like this, we're gonna go on the wets. So hopefully pray for some better outcomes.
How did you get on?
All right. We were on the wrong tyres really, but it was a little bit wetter than I thought.
A lot of the drivers are struggling today because they seem to be on the wrong tyre.
Yeah, look, it's one of them. This morning it was lightly raining, so you know we made the call, go on on used tyres, which I still think was the right call, because if you'd have gone out on brand new tyres, you'd have killed them stone dead in the first 4 laps. So everybody's got brand new tyres for the race, and that's what matters. So, you know,
It's quite a strategic decision, actually.
yeah, when you've got weather conditions like this, for sure.
A bit timid today, yeah, a bit slippy out there, and I think could have gone a bit quicker, but then it was all about staying on circuit. Thought other people would make more mistakes, but we'll see. I haven't seen the qualifications times yet, so I think probably somewhere in the 20s, but how far back in the 20s, who knows. Miatas are pretty responsive, but they are rear-wheel drive cars. They're pretty analogue. There's not a lot to them. There's no traction control or ABS or anything like that you get in a modern-day car. That's what we love about them. So there's a lot of driver inputs. The class is very tight, very close in terms of spec. That's why they call it spec Miata. So there's a lot of it, which is about driver confidence, driver ability, racecraft, all those sorts of things. So look, it's once you know what you're doing, I think if you can catch a snap and be confident in doing that with the car moving, then you're generally going to be a pretty good racer.
Fantastic. Who would you say are the drivers to watch today?
You've always got to watch Aiden Hills. He's a perennial winner, any conditions, doesn't really matter what it is. All the guys in the stable are very, very confident racers. There's a couple of guys outside. I think Ollie Atwood is a very good racer. I think he's got pole qualification, and he was monstering it out there today. So some drivers are very good in the wet.
No mistakes, let everyone else make the mistakes.
It was a tough day yesterday. We had a lot of electrical gremlins with the car, but we managed to fix them this morning last minute before quali. Forgot my lap timer, so I had no idea what I was doing out there, so I just went for it. And we came out P9 in qualifying, which I'm really happy with. That means it'll be a good first race inside the first corner, and it means I'm starting P2 for race 2 because we have a reverse grid. So yeah, pretty happy days for me.